Once your home is under contract, the goal shifts from negotiation to execution, hitting deadlines, satisfying contingencies, and getting you safely to settlement day. Hey everyone, I'm John Barsak, a realtor with Integrity Real Estate, and this is Maryland Real Estate with John, where we break down the home buying and home selling process step by step. In the last video, we talked about negotiating offers and how sellers move from offer review to a fully signed contract. Today, we're picking up right where that leaves off. What happens after your home is under contract, and how sellers move confidently from contract to closing. We'll walk through the escrow period, buyer contingencies, inspections, appraisals, timelines, and what to expect on settlement day. Let's jump in. Once the contract of sale is signed by all parties, your home is officially under contract. The period between contract signing and settlement is often called the escrow period. During this time, several tasks must be completed on a strict timeline. While the buyer is working through their contingencies, you have important responsibilities as the seller. This phase is all about organization, communication, and meeting deadlines. Most contracts include contingencies. These are conditions the buyer must satisfy for the sale to move forward. As a seller, your role is to cooperate, provide access, and respond appropriately within the contract timelines. The most common contingencies involve home inspections, financing and appraisal, and title review. Your agent will help track deadlines and ensure nothing is missed. If inspections are part of the contract, the buyer will typically hire a professional inspector within the first week or two. As the seller, you are required to provide reasonable access to the property, ensure utilities remain on, and allow the inspection to take place as scheduled. After the inspection, the buyer may submit a request for repairs, a request for a credit in lieu of repairs, or no request at all. You and your agent will review the request strategically, balancing buyer concerns with protecting your net proceeds. Once both parties sign a written resolution, the inspection contingency is cleared. If the buyer is using a mortgage, their lender will order an appraisal to confirm the home's value supports the loan amount. At the same time, the buyer continues working toward final loan approval. If the appraisal comes in at or above the contract price, the transaction moves forward. If it comes in below the contract price, you'll refer back to the contract terms. Depending on the agreement, the buyer may cover an appraisal gap, renegotiate the price, or, in some cases, terminate the contract. These scenarios are exactly why contract terms matter. While inspections and appraisal are underway, the title company or settlement attorney begins a title search to ensure you can legally transfer clear ownership. During this time, you may need to complete seller disclosures, provide HOA documents, if applicable, and respond promptly to title or lender requests. Timely responses help prevent last-minute delays. Once major contingencies are resolved, the focus shifts to preparing the property and yourself for settlement. If you agreed to complete repairs during inspection negotiations, complete them by the agreed deadline. Use licensed professionals when required, and keep all receipts and invoices. The buyer's agent may request proof that repairs were completed properly. As settlement approaches, there are a few logistics that sellers sometimes overlook. Before the final walkthrough and settlement day, you'll want to completely clear out the home, leaving it vacant unless otherwise agreed. Deliver the property in broom-swept condition, and leave behind only the fixtures and items specified in the contract. In addition to physically moving out, you'll also need to take care of a few administrative items. Utilities must remain on through settlement day. Even if you've already moved, electric, gas, and water should stay active so the buyer can complete the final walkthrough. The home can be appraised or re-inspected if needed, and settlement can occur without delays. You should also contact utility providers to notify them of the change in ownership and schedule the final reading or transfer date. Your agent or title company can help confirm the correct timing, but utilities should never be shut off before closing. Finally, don't forget to transfer your mail. Submitting a change of address with the U.S. Postal Service ensures that important documents, tax forms, and correspondence follow you to your new address after the sale. Handling these details ahead of time helps prevent last-minute issues and ensures a smooth transition on settlement day. Delays can happen. Appraisal scheduling, lender processing, or title issues are not uncommon. If a deadline needs to be adjusted, a formal contract addendum is required. You and your agent will work together to communicate early, manage expectations, and keep the transaction moving forward. Typically 1 to 3 days before settlement, the buyer conducts a final walkthrough. They are verifying that the home is vacant, repairs were completed, included items remain in the home, utilities are on, and the home is in the same or better condition than when it went under contract. Addressing issues early helps avoid last-minute stress. On settlement day, you'll sign final closing documents, review the closing disclosure, and sign the deed transferring ownership. In some cases, documents may be signed remotely in advance. Once all parties sign and funds are dispersed, the deed is recorded, the transaction is officially closed, and your net proceeds are typically wired the same day. At that point, the sale is complete. To keep things smooth, don't remove included items. Don't turn off utilities early. Don't delay repairs. Don't miss document requests. And don't assume deadlines are flexible. Most closing issues come from small missteps, not major problems. From contract to closing, your agent acts as the project manager, tracking deadlines, coordinating communication, and helping you navigate each step. The keys to a smooth closing are communication, organization, and hitting deadlines. With the right guidance, this phase is detailed, but manageable. To recap, contract to closing is about execution, not negotiation. Buyer contingencies drive the timeline. Inspections, appraisal, and title work happen in parallel. Preparation and responsiveness prevent delays. And lastly, a smooth closing is built on communication and follow-through. Thanks for watching. From contract to closing, the home selling process is detailed. But when you understand what's happening and why, it becomes far less stressful. Everything we covered in this video, and the entire Maryland home selling process, is laid out step-by-step in my Home Seller's Handbook. If you'd like a copy, head over to johnbarzak.com, go to the contact section, and message me for a free PDF of the handbook. I'm happy to send it your way. This video concludes my home selling series. Check my channel for more answers to common real estate questions. And if you're planning to buy or sell in Maryland, especially in or around Harford County, I'd love to help. Don't forget to subscribe for more real estate insights, and have a great day.